So, good morning. I hope it works. I just checked my software. Uh, let's see. YouTube is online and Facebook should also be online. So let's check that again. Just a second. Because I work with the new software Restream and I'm not sure if it works. So, how can I check that? I'm checking my channel. Okay, I made a mistake here. Okay, probably I have to... People waiting probably on the wrong... So I'm not sure if it works. So let's check that. Okay, it seems I'm live. Yeah, so people should see that actually. Oh, I'm live at 2 streams. That's probably wrong. So I will switch one off. How can I switch that off? Delete. So now I should be just online in one stream. If somebody's here, please write me a message because I'm not sure if it works. Okay, seems it works. Good, okay, let's start. Just a second, I'm still fighting with my YouTube stream. Yeah, let's try it. Okay, good. Okay, somebody's online. Hi, good morning. Yeah, I'm working on the brick factory and I forgot to save the last time this part here. I want to fix that. And somebody asked for a tutorial. How can I start with Blender? So I was not able this week to create a whole tutorial, but I can show everybody that starts with Blender how you can start just in that scene. So what we want to make is we want to fix the ramp here because the last time we had a ramp, so when the card comes here from this side, just a second, and the wheel should go here. The wheel is on that height and that's not a good idea to be here with the wheel. So we have a problem here. So we need a ramp just for that. So I will let the wheel here for a reference. And then I will show for a beginner how you can do that. So I also moved the guy here as a reference. So I have the perfect width and height of the ramp. So if you're a completely beginner and you want to texturize such walls that I texturized here, and that was the actual question in the last video, this is pretty easy. So I also marked here my mouse and my keyboard. So if I click a mouse, you see it, for example here, or I click on the keyboard here, you see the key that I actually press. It's something that's really important. When you start with Blender, the keys on your mouse are turned. So if I press the right mouse, it's probably on your mouse the left key. Why is that? When I started with Blender about 10 years ago, 10 years ago, and then had a break for about 8 years, Blender had switched settings, and I used to work with those switched settings. Good morning, Harkani. Good morning. I make a small tutorial because a guy asked for the basics of Blender, how he can texturize something like this one. So just to make it clear, my mouse buttons are turned probably than your settings. So, okay, let's start. The first thing is we press with the mouse here to make our center here. Then we press Shift A, go to Mesh and add a cube. So this is the basic that you should actually know. Then we want to stretch that a little bit. We can press when this is selected by S for scaling. And then we say what direction we want to scale. For example, the X direction. This is this one that is marked here, but we actually want to have the Y direction like this. So let's go here, and I think that's okay. Then I go to the tab and select here the face selection and drag it a little bit down. I also can do that by G for grab and then on the C axis, so I can do it with that. I really recommend that you start with the keyboard, because otherwise you will be way too slow. Okay, so let's drag the ramp a little bit inside, would say here and then down. For example, this here. Seems cool. On my keyboard, below the escape key, there is a weird key. I don't know the name. I want to delete those faces because I only need that one here. And now we want to texturize that. That was the actual question. And good morning, Gummibärchenhunter. Welcome from Germany. So we are at the basic tutorial. So okay, we want to make a whole new material just for that. This is pretty easy, but if you don't know, I fought for 2 days to figure out how it works. So this is my approach. There are different ways to create a material. First, you select this cube that you want to materialize. Then you click here on material. And you can choose a material that you already created. But if you're new, you click on new. And then you give the material a name. I will call it test material because I only need that for this tutorial. I actually have the material. Enter. I can make some settings here, but I don't like to work here. I go on this side. Oh, sorry. And just a second. I will show you from the basics. Just a second. This is something weird in Blender. Good. Okay, this is mainly your screen. And if you want to have a second part of the screen, you go with your mouse here on the top left until you see the crossfade. Click the left mouse button and drag it. So you can have different windows. And what we need is, we need here the shader editor. So in our second window, we click here on the upper left part. It could be possible that it's in the bottom part in your Blender settings. I love to have it on the upper part. Probably this one is here. I don't know, it depends on your settings. Then I click here, and now I can choose what kind of window I want to have here inside. So for this task that I want to solve, here it's shader editor. So, okay. The shader editor here always depends on the material that you select in this window. So if you select a different material, you have different information here. What you actually see is this one here is exactly the same like this here. Okay, now we want to make a texture here. This is pretty easy. Go with your mouse in that window, and that's it. That is a mistake that many Blender people do at the start. They think they can have the mouse wherever they want. The shortcuts are everywhere the same, but that's not true. You have to be with your mouse in that window if you want to apply the shortcut. So I press, oh, I don't know, Shift A, go down to texture, and then I select image texture. Now I have this node here. Whoops. Okay, I lost it. So no, it's here. And I connect the node, the color one, by pressing the left mouse button and connect it with base color. The cool thing is on Blender, you see the color, so you can connect color with the same color. So that helps you a little bit. Okay, great. But now it's gray. We don't want to have it gray. We want to have a beautiful texture. So now I click on open. And you can't see the window right now because I only stream the main part. But now I go on my desktop and select a texture. So I don't know, I want to have a stone texture here or a dirt texture. No, I think a dirt texture is cool, like this one. Okay, I selected the texture, and now you see the texture here, but it looks really ugly. You see it's kind of shiny or something like that. And it's stretched, so we have a lot of problems, but actually we just created the material, so it's so easy. And now you can, for example, click on this wall here, and you can oh no, this is not a good example, for example, on the floor here, and I can choose here by writing test, and now I can switch to test material. So I have the same material here, so I can switch the materials. But let's go back to our test material here. So the first thing that you see is we have this shiny thing, and that's not really cool. This is a specular. So the specular you can change here or here in your node editor. It doesn't matter, it's the same. So I drag it down to 0. Okay, if you drag it up, it's something like plastic or some kind of that. Okay, next step is we have that's too stretched, and we don't like it stretched. So what we do, we need a second window here, or we can change the window here. It doesn't matter. I like to work with 2 windows here. Let's go here and drag it down. So now we have 2 windows. And in this window, I want to have the UV editor. I click here and select UV editor. Okay, but we don't see anything. What we do is we select our object, then we click to the tab key, or we switch here to edit mode. It's the same. So let's click here, tab key. Now we are in the edit mode, but we don't see anything, just we see here we are in the edit mode. Then I press A for select all. Great, and now we see this one here. And now we see why it's stretched, because here it's a rectangle and here it's a square. So if I go with the mouse in that window, press A for all and S for stretch, I can stretch it, as you see, but I only want to stretch it on the x-axis. So let's go back. I click S, X, and stretch it on the x-axis. But you see it's different. It's obviously the y-axis. So this one here. And it's pretty hard to figure out the perfect scale. So there is an easy trick. You go here, click on Ctrl A, and apply rotation and scale. Okay, now we click again on the tab key, and I click U for unwrap and just UV unmapping and just select unwrap. And now I have the perfect scale. But you see the difference. This is really sharp and this is not so sharp. So I go back by tab key in the edit mode. Here all, A for all, and scale it. But now I scale it in the proper scale. So let's check that. It's not perfect, but I think it's okay. That's the basic of texturizing and materializing some stuff. I hope I could answer the question that somebody had in the last video. So, okay, let's delete that. No, not delete. Sorry, I just want to delete the material because I don't want to have that. I already have the dirt material and that's perfect. Okay. But we need here some stones. Let's go and add some stones. Oh gosh, I forgot that the last time to save, and yeah, that's a stupid mistake. Just this one here, I think that's okay. And I want to bevel that, but only on the top side. I apply the rotation scale, and then whoops, sorry. Go in the edit mode. I'm in the edit mode, and then bevel it. Yeah, like that one here. I only want to bevel it on the top. We take the concrete material. So I think that looks really cool after. Next stone. I could do that with an array modifier, but I don't like the array modifier pretty much for such tasks. And I want to scale it on the z-axis, and yeah, I think that's okay. Then duplicate it so it looks a little bit more realistic. And again, I want to double that here too and make it down. So it should look a little bit more realistic than with the array modifier. So we have this distortion. Yeah, it's perfect. Oh, this is not necessary here. Oh, perfect. Okay. Then I want to rotate this a little bit. And this one here. So it's looked like a little bit used. Perfect. Okay. Select all this, duplicate, and rotate it by 180 degrees. So the reason is if I just duplicate it, Control Shift D, and move it here in this direction, it has the same. So it looks really copied. So I rotate it by 180 degrees, and it looks perfect. So cool. Good, good. It looks good. So we are almost there that we went. So let's save that. I'm a little bit tired today. I got up at 6 and to work on the world map, because as you saw on Instagram, on the story, or Facebook too, and on Discord, I'm working on the world map. And I was so excited to work there, so I painted the whole world map. Not the whole world map, I started a new world map, and I painted Britain. Britain is my test. So let's rotate the texture here. But there's something that I forgot last time. Let's go here and let's delete the lower face because we don't need them. And here, the roof, I want to make it more beautiful. So I go here and I'm in the edit mode, click Ctrl R and turn my mouse wheel like this one here. And now the magic happens. So just select random. Okay, and then I want to deselect most of the things that I don't need. I don't need those, and I don't need the side one. Okay, perfect. And let's extrude them, and as for scaling, so we extrude that a little bit and drag it down like this one here. Looks perfect. And let's go back. So now we have this, maybe you can see it, but here we have this different tile length, and I think that's pretty cool. Hey, good morning, Valerio. How are you? I'm working on the brick production building, and I just applied some distortion here on the roof. I think it looks great. Yeah, okay. What do we need here inside? We need some tables because the people work on the table, and I think we need a wall here to separate everything. But we could make the wall not 90 degrees. I think that's cool here. But let's create, so my plan is to make a wall in this direction here. So to close it a little bit. So people have to go or walk along here. And we also want to close it here. But for that, so Valerio is online on Facebook. I'm glad that Facebook worked because I'm not a Facebook user actually, so I don't have any clue if it works, but it seems it works. So good. Okay, let's stretch that. And I don't know, we don't need it that big. It's just the inside of the building. Do we need? Yeah, I think we need a small roof, but it's still too low. Yeah, that could be okay. I also want to have here this part because I want to have here another texture. So let's texturize that for seeing. I want to have the brick texture. Oh, you see, we don't have the brick texture. Bricks and apply texture. It's the same that I did in the tutorial before. So let's go and select brick texture. Okay, and then here I want to make the concrete texture. Good. Okay, let's apply rotation scale and cube projection. Looks cool. Oh, yeah, that looks really cool. I think so. Good. But we also need, the brick. You see the shiny part here. That's what I talked about before. I click on the brick and I have to reduce the specular. So now it's not shiny anymore. Just a second. Is it long enough? Almost. I have to stretch it a little, but then I have to stretch the texture too. Good. Okay, we need a roof here. And for that, I push it a little bit down. I think that's okay. And there is an easy thing that we have the same angle because it's a little bit downwards. I select this one here. Press Shift D for duplicate, but actually I have duplicated that one, so I have the perfect angle. But I want to make it to two different objects. So I select this one here, select, and no, it's on mesh, sorry. It's mesh separate by selection. And now these are two different objects. That's what I actually want. Good, okay. Let's go here and let's scale it a little bit. But now I'm gonna normal and scale it on the not on the y-axis. I'm sorry for that. So, good. Okay, I want to scale it here a little bit, and I want to scale it here a little bit. Good. Okay. Now it should be a little bit bigger. Let's go to the grayscale. Yeah, a little bit. Here too. Okay, I think that's good. I want to scale it here also, and here too. Good, perfect. Okay, I want to extrude that. E for extrude, and then this direction. Not too much, it's just the roof tile. Okay, object, center origin to center of mass, so we have it here. Let's go back and delete that one and add the roof tile. Okay. Cube projection. I have to compare it with that one here because I want to have the same roof scale. Let's go and see. Okay, mine are, they are like that one here. But the y-axis is different. So, well, I think not perfect, but it's okay. Oh, now we are getting, now it's almost perfect. Okay, great. So we have our roof, our wall. Looks pretty cool. I want to duplicate it and move it to the hidden, so I have it if I destroy it later. Sometimes I destroy some stuff by no reason. Yeah, okay, stretch it. Good, okay. I think that's okay for separating it. Doesn't look that perfect. I think we need something that holds the wall here. Let's make a pillar. Please give me some inputs if you're online about the world map, because I try different textures and I'm not sure if you like it. The world map is not so important for the gameplay. You just do some trade routes there, or you select new cities that you want to build or something like that. But I think, no, I want to extend that. Oh no, I have a cool idea. I will reuse that. Let's make back to 40 and this one here 40 to 02. Oh great, that's what I actually want. Okay, let's scale that. Yeah, I can reuse that. I'm so lazy. Okay, let's go here. Cool. I'll have to texturize that again. Okay, looks cool. But not here, not in the front. Yeah, so back to the world map. The world map is to make trade routes and to build new cities and something like that. Oh, and have minus 40, I think so. And it's not minus 40, it's 320 degrees. Hey, what's going on? Plus 180? Ah, okay. So we have the angle of 500. And, okay, I don't know. So let's scale it down, but we need the global one here and this one here too. And oh gosh, I have to go back to the normal. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, on the world map, I think it's pretty important, the trade aspect. This is something that I really like because I think trade was so important in the Roman Empire. Yeah, we need definitely a mechanic to trade. But the world map is exactly for that. You can, this is actually a dream. I'm not sure if I can implement, but I would say it would be really cool if you can buy your own trade chips and you can establish your own trade routes. So if you, why do we have a flicker here? I don't know. Okay, if you buy a trade route, that's still an idea. It's not the real thing. I didn't implement it. If you buy a trade route, you should buy a ship and some slave. They do some trades for you, and you don't need them. You can sold them or sell them or re-rent them. So people can rent your trade facilities, for example, your ship and or your ships and your slaves, and they can hire them for doing their own transportation. I think that could be a cool idea, but I'm not sure if I can implement. It's because it's so much work. It's not, coding is actually easy, but the problem is testing and optimizing. Coding is not such a big deal. So let's make some planks here, but we don't need the, we only need those faces. We can delete all other, we don't need those. And let's add some plank. Smart UV projection. Okay, we need a different texture here. So just give me some inputs if you don't like the world map. I got some inputs. The people complained about the placement of the cities. Yeah, that's true. The cities are just some tests. I'm sorry for that. I didn't want to make them wrong because London is at the very wrong place. Okay, let's make it here a little bit more realistic and scale it here. So, and this one here, make it like this. And probably here we also want to destroy it. So, not bad. Good. All right, looks cool. The texture looks a little bit repeated. Okay, much better. We also need a wall here. I'm not sure. Oh, great. I didn't make a mistake, so I can reuse those. Just make it back to 0. And that one here back to 0 too. Rotate -90. And let's go like this one here. The next weekend, I think, yeah, next weekend we have a Q&A session. I'm not sure if it's the last one, because I'm thinking about another format, sorry for that, another kind of videos. I want to make videos with the specific topics. This is just an idea, so let me know what you think about. So we could talk about food production in one video, and we can talk about security and something like that. I can explain what I already implemented, and we can talk about that. So it's just focused on one topic and not a lot of topics. So what do you think about? Would you like that, or do you think I should make a fourth Q&A video? I'm not sure about that. It's so much work to create a Q&A video. Never thought about that. It's not because I'm lazy or something like that. It's just because I lose a lot of time to develop the game. So preparing a Q&A video takes almost a day of work. So that's a lot. Okay, let's go here. Do we want to have here wall 2? Oh, that's weird. Why it goes outside and here inside? It's because of the roof. We made that the last time. I think we do it inside here. So, I'm not sure. Just let me know. What do you think? Should I do it inside or outside? This wall here? It doesn't make... No, we have to do it outside because it doesn't make any sense here too. Oops, sorry. Object, set origin to center of mass, and then rotate it by 180 degrees. Yeah, I think the problem is solved. Object center of mass. Yeah, we have to do it outside. Here the same object, set origin to center of mass, rotate. And oh, we don't have this beautiful corner here. That's not a big deal. We make. We could do it really nice, but I don't like the amount of work to do it nice. I think afterwards we will start by creating some tables, and we will create the brick production actually. So stretch it, and here stretch it too so we can see it. So that's the lazy solution. Oh, we see here we have some decals. They are not, okay, I forgot Forgot to delete or switch the decals too. Do we have it here too? Let's check. No, we don't have. Oh, I have to. Oh gosh. Okay, looks cool. And here, same problem. Let's go upwards, and with this one downwards. Okay, let's go back here to our edge. What do we have here? No, nothing. So the corner here. Unity pillar, yeah. Exactly. I saw your message just right now. Let's make it here and then here. This is the way I usually did it, like that one here. Doesn't look nice, but I actually never saw that anybody complained about that. I will texturize. Gummibärchen, maybe you can give me a tip if you don't like it. So do you want to make it with bricks? It could be not bad, so we have different, but it doesn't make sense compared to those bricks. We can make it red. Yeah, not bad. Oh, not bad. Oh, now I think those bricks are too small. Yeah, they were definitely too small. Oh, last time I checked that, but yeah, that's not nice. So like that one here. Okay. Okay, what do you say we need? A red one here? Let's make this to concrete. Yeah, and the upper part will... Oh, okay, the red one is still too shiny. So... And this one is also... And the same pillar on the wall you need for the wooden building. You think here? Same. So we need a pillar here too, but do you think this one, or do you say I want to copy that one? I'm not sure. Just let me know, and just bevel that. Oh no. This is... I only want to bevel those. This one here too, and that one. The side one, I think we do that too, because we can see them pretty good. So the other, what do you think with the other? So I just let's make here a ball, and let's make here a cube. So just let me know, at the cube or at the ball. What do you think? I think you mean the cube, but I'm not sure. Let's check it in red. I can switch it later pretty easy. I'm not so happy with those bricks. Auf derselben Mauerseite wie oben. Auf derselben Mauerseite wie oben. He writes in German. That's okay, no problem at all. Do you think here? I'm confused about that. I'm sorry. Probably it's too early. I'm not sure if you think that. Just let me know. I will go ahead until I get the feedback of you. We also need something here. Let's do it here also something. But here we want to have a different one. We want to have a cool entrance. Oh, I forgot to save. Oh, I thought it's too fast. Oh, okay, thanks for the feedback. I was scared about the pace. So let's add here the one. Actually, I'm faster, but when I talk, I need a lot of time. So okay, concrete. but I don't want to have. Let's add the bricks here. There too, I mean on the side by these new buildings, I don't have a name for this stuff. Ah, you think here. Okay, and the same pillar on this wall you need for a new wooden building. So the new one is here, the same building, the same one here. Like this? I'm not sure. You think I'm I'm stupid, but it's so difficult. I don't actually know. Okay, we have the same. We know. We talk about that building. So I just go back. Right. Ah. Okay. You need. Okay. We need some stone pillars here. Okay. I will go back that later. Definitely. It's not that I'm not interested in doing that, but I want to finish that first. And then I want to do something different and I will come back. Definitely. So, okay. Good. Just copy that on the other side. I think the bricks are a little bit too small. It doesn't matter actually because you can see that in the game, but good. Okay. Then we want to have here a roof. I saw that on many Roman reconstructions. We need a roof here. You're the man. Now I want to listen to you guys if you don't like it, because sometimes I do stuff that later I think that's not nice. Okay. Want to make this roof here, but like this one. No, this is so. And stretch it. That's way too steep, like this one here. Okay, let's. I know there are much better options to do that with mirror modifiers, something like that. But it doesn't matter in a computer game because you can see that from that far away. We don't need those face here. Good. Okay, now let's add the roof. So, and rotate it. Looks cool. We have to scale the y-axis here and not too much. Okay, but I have to switch that texture here, 180 degrees. Okay, not bad. Then I want to have this one here to the dark plank material. So dark. Oh, stretch it. And here, I'm not sure, maybe also the dark one. No, I think we can here not a text. Let's say concrete. So a little bit brighter. Not bad. Okay, but it's not so realistic. We need no, that's not realistic. We need here something more. We need some wood. Some wood. Here and here. Here. Actually, I didn't figure out how I can make those entrance beautiful. I tried that a lot, but it's never like what I want. Plank dark. Or, yeah, I think the lighter one is okay here. I have two different plank textures, a dark one and a bright one. Oh, okay. Then let's do that downwards. Let's go to the gray view. And let's check. Okay, here it's too big. Like this, that's okay. Here, okay too. And it's still not perfect because we need a pillar here. Whoops, like this one here. Stretch it. And give it a plank texture. Apply rotation scale first. So, okay. Yeah, it's too steep. Whoops. So, I hope you have the same beautiful weather outside as we have it here in Zurich, because it's beautiful. It's getting a beautiful fall day. And after this video, I will go out and do a bike ride, because in some weeks it will be pretty cold here. So I have to enjoy it. Good, okay. Yeah. I'm not so happy. The proportions are not perfect. It's too wide, I think so, but I need this, and I don't want to make it too tall. What I want to add here is this one here. This is the roof extension. This is something that looks really weird here in Blender, but it's really important in the game. It looks, oh no, sorry. It looks much better in the game than here. That's why I had so long to figure out how I can solve that. In Berlin, it's already gray. Oh gosh. No, we have a beautiful weather today. Should be a little bit more than 20 degrees. And the trees are still green. So spring is not here. We have a beautiful garden. And the trees getting red soon. I really love that. So, okay. And before they're getting red, I have to do some drone videos of the forest, because I bought a drone roof. Yeah, I bought a drone about a year ago to take pictures of the forest, and those pictures I want to implement in the terrain that we play. And if the when the trees are red, I can't implement that. So I have to take pictures before they're getting red. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, the thing that is not beautiful here, we have to bevel them. So those sides I want to bevel. I've never been in Berlin, so I have to go there. But it's so far. Yeah. People say it's a beautiful city. Actually, I'm not a big traveler. I usually travel once a year, and then mostly to United States. So, or when PAX Augusta is on tour. Oh, okay, doesn't look bad. No. Yes, do it. Same you did with the grass. Yeah, definitely. I took some pictures with a drone from the grass. But it takes a lot of testings. It's not easy. You can't fly with the drone and just take a picture. It's a lot of trial and error. And now I'm a little bit, I would say I'm a little bit better than at the beginning. So I figured out what I have to do, what weather do I need. So it has to be gray, so no shadows. And the problem is, in where I live, it's Switzerland is completely crowded. So we don't have a lot of natural places. So most of the time when I take pictures of a grass, I see some trails of the tractors or of the farming vehicles. So it's pretty difficult here to make such pictures. Good, okay. Hey, Defro, good morning. Good morning. I missed your last stream, or some of your last stream sometime. I'm not sure. Defro, could you let me know, when do you stream? Do you have a fixed schedule? Defro is streaming he's doing a really interesting thing, because he streams when he works with a node editor in the Unreal Engine. So I think that's pretty interesting. And he works on a game. I actually don't know what's about. It's about an ocean and some fish and a ship, something like that. Maybe you can post your Twitch link here in the chat. If people are interested to see how you can write games without coding. Oh, this is wrong here, sorry. Because with this technique, I don't know how it's called in the Unreal Engine. In Unity it's bold. You don't have to write code. Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday, 10 p.m. I sleep. I'm not awake then. I usually go to bed at 9:30. So I'm a morning guy. Sunday, okay, tomorrow. It's programming day. That's where I usually, where I'm in usually on Sundays. Yeah, let's switch them here and move them here. Okay, not bad. Do we need a door? Yeah, we need a door, definitely. We need a door here. We need a beautiful door. So, and this is something that I figured out when I tested that. Oh, I'm stupid. I need it in that direction. So this is the actual length of the door, but it looks pretty weird when I rotate it. It looks just too big. So that's why I usually do a trick. Hey, good morning, Hikonaut. Good morning. How are you? So many people awake so early. So I actually, the door is not perfect scaled, but it doesn't matter. I think it looks better if it's not perfect. So good. We can actually have two doors, but I think we have a big door here. That's okay. Then scale it a little bit, and here the same. Oh no, actually we don't. We only need one side, and so let's add the plank. But we want to have the dark. Why it's dark J? So okay. Apply rotation scale. Defro, if you could post the Twitch link here, that would be really cool. So people can watch your stream too, because I really recommend his streams on Sunday. I only know those streams when he do that. Yeah, it's not bold. I don't know how it's called in the Unreal Engine. So people sometimes tell me, hey Roger, you have to switch to the Unreal Engine. It's so much better. Probably, I don't know. I'm really happy with Unity, and actually on the level I play, or on my skill level, it doesn't matter what engine I use, because I think it's for a professional team, it could be a different. Oh, I have a cool texture. Red wood. Just load another texture. I have a cool one that it's perfect for such doors or something like that. Oh, you already did? I can see it. Okay, I'm sorry, I can see it. Okay, if you did, I only see the stream on Restream. Probably they, yeah, they hid it. Sorry for that. If you can send me the link again later, I will post it in the video description. So, okay. So I loaded the other texture. Yeah, but I have to turn it. Okay, good. And let's press here and object, 3D cursor, and let's go here. So this would be the door. And the back side, we will make that probably the whole. No, it doesn't. It's not nice. But I want to switch the texture here. Yeah, you can see that from that far. I'm not so happy with the lighter part here. It's cool, but it's too much. So yeah, that's okay. Now we need, I don't know the word of that. Hey, Hikonaut, I'm doing great, thanks. Today I have a bike ride planned for in a few hours. I will go here doing some downhill. I live upside a hill on 600 meters altitude, so I'm really happy I just can start at downhill. Now usually I ride down the hill and then upwards to make to warm up my muscles. So it's pretty important to do a warm-up before you go downhill, and it's pretty dangerous. I already broke my leg three times at the same ride, so And I'm too old to break my bones, so I'm a really safe downhill rider. Yeah, not bad, not bad. This one here should be turned. Even for a few hours, amazing. I did a canoe trip. And wow, okay. Where are you from actually? What part of? I think you're from Germany. Where are you from? That could be really interesting. A canoe trip. I did that a long time ago. That's really cool. I love to be on the water. Okay, rust. But lucky that you live on a mountain. Yeah, it's 600 meters. It's actually not a mountain. It's a hill. Other Swiss people will kill me if they hear that I call this a mountain. I know probably for Harkani this is it's a big mountain. He's from the Netherlands. People in the Netherlands are really nice. Oh, people that I met actually. So, okay, we don't need 32 here. It's okay here. A, E, scale. Oh, I have to go with this one here. E, no, A, S. Gosh, E, S. So, okay, now I have it. E, extrude, C, axis that way. Okay, give it a rust texture. Good, okay. I pressed the 0 key. I think it's a little bit too big. It's okay. Let's save that. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, Then I want to have here something. Rhineland, West Germany. You have so many rivers there. Oh, that's a beautiful area. It's actually the most beautiful area, if you ask me, in Germany. So, okay. Looking good. Yeah. And give it a rust texture. We need that one. We delete that one here. We don't need it. And we need one here. And another one here. And they are too small. Whoops. Sorry. Good. Okay. Unwrap. So. Hey guys, I don't want to sell you anything really. I want to explain it later. But I wear the new shirt here, PAX Augusta shirt, and as you probably saw, I will turn my back to you. You saw there is the new guy here. Maybe you can see it. On the hoodie, if you like that, there are actually two options for you if you want to buy it. If you just want to say, hey, I like the hoodie, I like it, I want to buy it. Go on my webpage and you can order that. And if you ordered the one with the PAX Augusta logo here, it's the cheapest one, and I don't have actually any margin. There are about 1 or 2 euros margin. It's just I want to sell you if you say, okay, I can't afford a more expensive hoodie, I just want to have that, buy that one. If you want to say, hey, I want to support the game, you know, Roger don't take any money just for giving nothing. I just want to give you something back. Then we have different hoodies with different kind of stages that you are a supporter. So you get a title and some pictures here, and as more as you have, you more support the game. But it's an important information. If you buy the most expensive one, it's pretty expensive, and I get a lot of money for the game, but actually it's not that much. It's about 40% margin. So you waste a lot of money for that company if you want to support me. So if you say, hey, I like to have that one, that's pretty cool, but if you just want to support the game with some money, and you don't like the hoodie, don't buy it, because the margin that I actually get is pretty low compared to what you pay. So just buy it if you like it. If you don't like it, but you want to support the game, I think that's not the best, the best investment. So yeah, no, that's not good what I said, but I have to be honest, because otherwise you pay a lot and actually it doesn't have the big effect. Good, okay. Oh, something that I figured out and I forgot last time is here. Let's go here and rotate that. I will go back and show you, because I figured out how you can make this one more realistic. Yeah, the Romans were at the Rhineland, definitely. I made some trips because it's really easy to me to travel there. So it's the most beautiful area. Expect to where I live. I live in a really beautiful area. Okay, here the trick is to make that pillar more beautiful. Because yeah, it looks not bad, it's okay, but we can make it with just a single trick much more realistic. We go to the edit mode and then we click Ctrl and R. And now we can drag that, let's say here. And now I scale it just a little bit. And you think it's not a big difference. It's a huge difference, but we can go back and now we rotate it a little bit. And trust me, if you're in the game, it's so realistic right now. Let's go here. We don't do it with everyone, but here we do it here on the top. Scale it so, and rotate it a little bit. Perfect. So you have to go now. Good luck. Thank you very much, and hopefully we see us next week when we have the Q&A video at the evening, Saturday evening next week. Would be really cool if I see you there. Have a great day. Good. Okay. Scale and rotate it. Yeah, it's not a big impact, but it's definitely something. We can make a second one here. It's definitely something that you will see in the game. It looks much more realistic. Yeah, not everyone. I think this, not everything, but this one here too. What's about when I rotate it in this? No, it doesn't affect it. Okay, perfect. Great. So we have our entrance. Looks pretty cool. Oh, we don't have much time left. So, Valerio, you send me on, what do you send me on Discord? We have planned a call, probably next week. So just let me know if you're available. So we need some tables here to work. This is pretty easy. If you want to start with a table, just create a cube, scale it on the Z-axis, scale it, but you also need the reference. The reference guy is important, otherwise it won't look that beautiful. Okay. Yes, the 6th. Yeah, we have a call on the 6th, if it's possible for you and for me. Oh, what I did here. Oh, I phased those to smooth, yeah. So let's go and just check those. The table should be here. Yeah, that's okay. Table size, I think it's okay. We don't need the lower part. And let's add this one here for the table. Good. Okay. In the previous message, I was saying the yesterday model. Ah, okay. Sorry, I couldn't remember that. I'm sorry for that. Yeah, because Valerio works for a circus in Berlin, and it's called Circus Mond. I think so. Yeah. Maybe you can send the link here so people can see where you work, what you do. That would be really cool. If you like circus, they had probably a pretty tough year at Corona. I think everybody had a tough year. So let's duplicate it. So good, okay. So guys, just really important information for you. And I work on a pre-alpha. Yeah, pre-alpha, but most of the people have another understanding what's a pre-alpha. Pre-alpha is a game that it's actually not playable, but it's just a test version. So you can test if you, if pretty simple things like do the save file works or not, or something like that. So if you're interested to be a pre-alpha tester, please contact me on Discord. And if you're a pretty active guy on Discord, your chances are really high to be at the pre-alpha tests. But pre-alpha is not gaming, it's just supporting the game by finding some errors, some problems, some inputs. But it's I would say it's the best possibility to bring your ideas in the game, because you're one of the first tester. I can't give you a guarantee that you can be there, because I don't want to have too many people in the pre-alpha testing, but I need some people. So I will announce that soon, but this probably is the first announcement. So if you're interested, just let me know. Okay, we need some tables. Here we have, that's okay, but we need some forms. Okay, what do we actually need here? For brick production, I was at Augusta Raurica, and there was a tour, an archaeologist showed or presented how Romans created bricks and how they worked with clay. So they had a form and they pressed the clay inside and they laid down on the ground to dry. So let's make some form here. We don't have to create those perfect because they are not so good visible. Like this here, and we here too. Okay, then this here, and I want to extend the corners a little bit. Okay, and let's go to the downside because we don't need those faces here. We don't want to waste memory. And I want to, no, it's okay. Let's make it blank. Actually, I want to make it dark because the table is already bright. Could be too dark, I'm not sure. This one here, let's rotate them. Good, okay, not bad. And we can make some clay here inside by making them like this and add clay. We don't have a clay material. Let's create one, clay. And texture, I'm not sure what kind of texture I should choose for the clay. So you can see the window right now because I'm choosing a texture, and this is always not visible to you. I have to switch that sometimes. Maybe this could be a clay texture, just check it. It's too shiny. Yeah, but from far away you can see the difference. It's actually leather. No, it's wood, it's wood. So you can see that. Good, okay. Let's go here. And what we also need is we need a lot of bricks here on the floor. So let's make some tests. Like this one, because the Romans laid the bricks on the floor, on the sun to dry them. The brick is a little bit too big and we don't need that one here, but I think we can bevel them here. Let's apply rotation scale and bevel them. Yeah, it would be cool if we beveled the edges too, but I think it's too much here. We don't need that. Good. Okay, and specular is out. Now we could use the array modifier, but the problem is it's too perfect, and it should not be perfect. So that's why I drag it by hand. Otherwise it will look way too perfect. So, just a test. I'm not sure if that's the right approach. Then let's move them. Yeah, like this. This one here. Oh no, I want to make them a little bit like this. Yeah, it should not be perfect. That's why I use that approach. Oh, we have the same texture. Oh gosh, the same texture. We have to move them. And switch the texture. Oh no. Why? What's wrong? And here we have the same texture. So, okay, good. And then we select random pieces and rotate them or move, shift them. Good, okay. So next thing, like this. Does it look realistic? Oh, not bad. But let's move them to a separate layer. Oh, I select them and not this one here and move that to a new layer. Clay bricks. Okay, and let's go here and select random. Where can I do it? Select. Yeah. And we want to only select 0.15 and then rotate them. Alright, I do it better by that one here. Rotate it. Okay. Good. Just select. What do you think about the clays here? Does it look realistic? Well, we need a bunch of them. But this is how they actually did. They just laid down on the floor. Okay, what I want to do is I want to take some here on the side and move it outside. Here too. And some of them are not here. No, I'm not happy with the missing one. Let's add some other stuff. We want to have also some roof tiles, and we can make beautiful Roman roof tiles, but the roof tiles were pretty big at the Roman age. So like this. Here we have this special side wall. Really, trust me, they were pretty big compared to our roof tiles. So I don't know why, but okay. Let's go down. Shouldn't the brick be about the same size like the molds on the tip? Oh yeah, that's a good input. Okay, then I have to just check that. Yeah, okay, then I wanna. It's true. Yeah, it's completely different. You're right. just about that size here, and let's compare the width. Okay, that's the perfect scale. So I was wrong. Thank you for the input. That's why I love to stream here, because sometimes I do really weird stuff. Good, okay. Not bad. But it like this here. Good, okay. Yeah, compared to the guy, it's about that size. That's weird. But it's too big for... Although it could be the real size, people think it's unrealistic. Let's give it a clay texture. And, oh no, apply rotation scale and then clay a little bit. So, good, okay. So, maybe I bevel them, but I'm not sure if it's too much. Yeah, okay, maybe this one here too. Yeah, it's probably too much. It's just for a game. Okay. We make the same thing like we did at the bricks. Whoops. So, okay. Guys, still 20 minutes left, and then I will close the stream. I will work on that building in 2 weeks. I think so. Next week is the Q&A week, so next Saturday, 9 o'clock Central European Time, 9 p.m. We have the Q&A stream, probably the last one. And then a weekend later, I probably stream. It's not scheduled, but I try, because I want to finish that building. Therefore, you told me the last time I could array this some stuff, and this here is I choose not to array them because I want to make it more realistic, more different, because I don't know how I can implement a disturption, a random disturption in the array modifier. I researched something about a disturption or a random function for array modifier. I think it's possible in the latest Blender version for sculpting. I'm not sure, but not for the regular array modifier. What's about that? Not bad. Not bad. So you probably have more experience, DevRo, than I with the array modifier, so probably you know. Okay, that's what we actually want, but it looks really boring. How can we improve that? Maybe we can. We need more of them for sure. We need also a place where they store some clay to work with. I think they need also some water. I didn't see that, but water could be also an important element at the brick production. Actually, that's really interesting, but I don't want to implement in the game. They laid on the ground and the sun dried them, but they also used a Hippocast to dry them. So they heated the floor to dry them faster, but not in that building here. I don't want to implement it here. So just make a simple well, like that one here. Yeah, not bad. And give it a texture on the top. Okay. Did you know there is a function for that? I have my trusty note skills, but I couldn't ask my friend Frozer. He probably, I will. Oh, that would be really cool. That would be really cool, because I researched a lot And I think it should be possible, but I couldn't find any solution. And yeah, actually, I'm desperate because it would help a lot if we have a randomness function at the array modifier. So, and here we want to have some bricks. Just check it. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. And the floor here. We also make a concrete. Maybe we have a... No, nobody will see that because it's filled with water. But now let's bevel them. No, I'm not sure. Okay, we don't need the lower part. We just want to waste some faces, but I want to bring this one here and this one, and this one here, maybe one here, and I want to extend some, yeah, like this here, and probably that one. Yeah, I just want to extend them. It could look a little bit more realistic in the game. I'm not sure. Let's test it. Okay. Oh no, it's too big, too small. And now let's bevel it. I only want to bevel the sides. Oh no, gosh. Good. Defro, you should definitely buy a hoodie to support the game. No, just if you like it. Because the game is pretty expensive. I'm not sure how's about your game, but I have to buy textures, licensing some software, and so on. I don't want to complain, it's my business, but it's pretty expensive. People think it's free because Blender is free and something, but it's pretty expensive. Yeah, it's not perfect here, but who cares? You won't see that. Do you have to pay for the Unreal Engine? I don't think so. It was a payment model a few years ago probably, but not anymore. Hey Defro, why do you switch to, or why do you start with Unreal? Was there a reason, or it's just because like I did, I just started with one and then I stick to it? Oh, where is... this is weird. Ah, okay. I want to have here the concrete texture too. So this will be will fill it up with water. And after you make a million Unreal, oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Probably we won't do that. I'm glad if I just have the money that I invested back. That would be cool. Okay, we have that, and we also need an area where we can store some clay. I have an idea. I will do that like this way. No. I do it this one, and then stretch it. And therefore, it would be really cool if you're here next Saturday, 7 o'clock for the Q&A video, because for me it's always a highlight. So many people are there, and we can talk about the game. But definitely the next time I want to talk about more. The last time it was really stressful because I forgot to open the mic, and I started, and I only want. The Q&A video should be on maximum 20 minutes, not more. I think it's enough. I don't want to talk about 1 hour. So here we can place the clay. Not bad, I think so. Yeah. You start with Unreal because a friend can help me out a lot. Yeah, he was a professional game dev once, and he's the guy I go to when it got released. Okay, yeah. That's really cool. So you have somebody that helped you. That's really cool. Because as a beginner, sometimes you just freak out because you have some weird problems and nobody could help you. And yeah. bricks. It's really interesting. I'm not sure if you're on some game dev groups on Facebook too, but there are some really crazy guys. They just started with, for example, Unreal or Unity, and they want to create a huge game. Multiplayer, I don't know, and I sometimes think, hey, why do you start with such a difficult project? So maybe we can extend that. I'm stupid. I made a mistake. Let's extend it here a little bit, and I think only outside. Hey Matteo, good morning. Hi. I'm here just for 10 minutes and then I will leave. But thanks for joining the group. We are working on the brick production building. Oh, so. And I won't finish it today, but probably next week, in 2 weeks. You see the bricks here, they are already laying. So now let's add some clay. For that we can use a lot of vertices. Matteo is a really close follower on Instagram. And so let's make 50. Probably too much. And here let's make 60. And now we add some clay. Yeah, I know it's not clay, it's wood, but I will exchange the texture soon. What I do here to make it more realistic, I first select some random thing, not too many. Then I go to the click O, and I want to make some basic. We need here, especially on the side, we need those to make it realistic. Yeah, okay. Oh, here also. Here it's too straight, it's not realistic, like that one. Right here. Okay, and now we select random. Select random. And not with the O, but oh gosh, select random. But we only want to have here 0.2, not too many. Maybe we take the O1 and we make it small. I know you could do that with a cloud texture or a noise texture, but I like to do it that way. You can use a sculpt tool. Yeah, definitely, but you won't believe I never sculpt anything. I can't do that. I don't have any clue about sculpting. Maybe you can show me sometimes how it works, the basics. Good, okay. Do we need 2 of them? Yeah, probably we need, but here we need not that much. So, okay, this one here is different because we have here at this corner, we have many more. Whoops. Yeah, Defrio, you probably laugh about me because I actually have any clue about that stuff. Sculpting. Harkani started with sculpting. He sculpted a beautiful pillar. I think he started Blender with sculpting, so I was really impressed. His pillar is beautiful. It's not beautiful here, but oh, we'll make a wall between those two. So, good. Hey guys, on Instagram, I soon have 3,000 followers. And I usually celebrate that with the special videos, but now I have a little bit of problem. I expected not so fast so many people, so I don't have any idea about the video. So what do you guys want to see? in the video. I made behind the video scenes already. I'm not sure. I want to say thank you to guys with a special video bug, but I don't have any idea. It's so fast. I still, I would say 9 or 8 followers, far from 3,000. I don't want to say thank you, because that's not, yeah, it's just amazing. I only, when I started the project, I only thought 10 people will follow. But it's a huge pressure on me, because now I can't stop the project. So many people expect the game. So I couldn't sleep this week, because I thought, hey, people expecting way too much. I had problem at night with that, because I want to make you guys happy. Good. You could do a little festival scene in the game. Yeah, but I'm not good at animating, so that would take about 3 days to animate that. And I don't want to waste the time. It's not wasting, but it's 3 days that I can't work on the game. Do we need this one here on the side too? Yeah, but only on one side. And we make it a little bit lower, so it doesn't look perfect. And let's stretch that. And here the same, but in the other direction and downwards. So, oh, it's maybe a little bit too much. Good, okay. Get out of your comfort zone. Cook something wrong. Yeah, I can't cook. How about a still of the scene with something Instagram effects? A still of the scene with some Instagram effects on top. What's a still of the scene? Maybe you can explain me that. My English is not that great. Oh, I have an idea here. I can... Oh, what happened? Oh, no. Okay. I can reuse that, but I'll make it a little bit smaller. And we can use it here for... Yeah, not bad. Take that one here. Oh, that would be cool. Oh, great idea. Love it. Love it. Rotate it. I would announce the pre-alpha in the video of the 3K followers. Good idea, but yeah, that's a good idea. Any other idea? Like Stillleben. How about a still of the scene with some Instagram? I will translate that after the video. I'm not 100% sure. I was so bad at school, so bad. You can't imagine how bad I was. So I couldn't have English class because the teacher said, when you are so bad at German, my native language, and so bad at the first foreign language in Switzerland is French, I actually can't speak any French, I should not learn English. Okay, so I just listened to American radio. Probably you know NPR. It's a talk radio, and that's how I learned English. I just listen as much as possible. Okay, so you would move around a not moving scene. So you would move around and not move. Okay. Okay, Harkani, thanks for the explanation. Steam support release, Patreon stuff. Oh, Steam, let's talk about Steam. I will announce that next Q&A session, but it's a lot of going on at Steam. So, 2 minutes left. We did not a lot today. We have the door. What I think we could finish the next time. Nothing moves inside the game, but you can see multiple angles. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I try that. It will be a 1 or 2 minute video. I have to apply rotation scale here. So guys, 1.5 hours, I think it's enough. when I look at the stats, many people watching this. I'm so excited because it's a Saturday morning, and usually I'm really happy if one person is here. But so many people are here at the same time. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that because it's not so easy to schedule that and to prepare everything. I have some ideas before I work here. So what do you actually think about the building? I think it's cool. It's cool. Next time what we will do, we'll finish that part here. We will add some decoration stuff because I want to have here some planks and more tables and some decoration at the wall here. We need a second building. Actually in 2 weeks we will add many decoration elements, and then we finished the building here. I want to say thank you very much. Thanks, Harkani. Sippo, nice to listen to you while drinking my morning coffee. Thank you guys. Again, I really appreciate that. And if you like the hoodie, just go on the webpage. There is a store. But as I already said, if you want to support the game and you don't like the hoodie, don't buy it because the margin is pretty low. So thanks guys. I go on my bike, and please don't forget, next Saturday, 7 p.m. Central European time, we have the Q&A video. Thank you very much. And we see you.